Well, I have a feeling. I used to come to these assemblies and everybody knew who I was. And then, after anchoring the news at WHAS-TV for 25 years, and in the year 2009, I retired. And so I'm almost retired. But at the time, I asked them, there was one thing I really loved to do, and that was present the ExCEL Award to outstanding and deserving teachers. And so I asked them at that time, would it be okay if I continued to do the ExCEL Award? And they said it would be. But now I come to these events and I realized that I retired before some of you were born. So you may not remember when I actually anchored the news on television, but I'm delighted to be here. And this is one of the things that is still important to me. And as a friend of mine said as we walked out of an ExCEL Award, he was a person that was involved in the sponsorship, and I was giving the award for the TV station. This was many years ago. And he said, Gary, he said, after I walk out of an ExCEL Award, I realize this is the best thing we do all week. So I'm delighted to be here today to honor a very special teacher. And I know she's special to all of you. Now, if you have had Miss Eason as your teacher, let me see, raise your hand. Wow. So that's how many lives she's affected just in Stopher Elementary. And you can imagine she has kids all over the state of Kentucky, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, that she's affected over her teaching career, which now goes back 23 years. Well, it was in 1989 that the ExCEL Award was created by a partnership that included WHAS-TV, with the purpose of coming here to a place like this, to a wonderful school like this, and telling the world about the accomplishments of great public school teachers, teachers who are also leaders in education. Well, that fall, 1989, the very first ExCEL Award was presented here in the Jefferson County school system. It was a pilot program. We thought we'd just do one or two and see if it worked. It's worked for 25 years. Eventually, we would expand to 7 other school districts in the region that we call Kentuckiana. And so today, more than 25 years later, we come to Stopher Elementary to honor a teacher who is called a true leader in the classroom and a true leader among her colleagues. Lauren Eason has kept the public trust of education for 23 years, and even after more than 2 decades as a teacher, she still brings excitement to the classroom every single day. But her influence goes far beyond her classroom. She is the lead for many of your school committees, and her fellow teachers count on her for guidance. She is, in the classroom, an inventor of education. At Stopher, Lauren has been a science teacher, of course, but now also the primary talent pool coordinator. In this role, she creates excitement in the school, in the classroom, and she is bolstering the self-confidence of her students. And so we come today as sponsors of the ExCEL Award to honor this great teacher. And through our broadcast tonight at 5:45 and our website, we're going to tell the community about, and the world, about this great teacher and the wonderful work she is doing here. Lauren, you have been called by your fellow colleagues a trailblazer in education, always engaging the kids, always encouraging them to do better. I would ask you to please come forward. Lauren, congratulations. This golden apple is symbolic of a Teachers Hall of Fame. Just a few hundred of you exist dating back to 1989. And I want you to know that it reflects your face and my face right now, but what it actually reflects is the faces of all of those children who raised their hands and all of those that you have affected in your career. Congratulations, you are an ExCEL Award winner. I have something that's even going to be more exciting, I think, than a golden apple. And I have a co-presenter who has been a partner in the ExCEL Award now for many years, representing LG&E, KU, the local power company. Please welcome to present the second half of the ExCEL Award, Liz Pratt. Liz?
Hi, good afternoon. It is a pleasure for me to be here today. I'm really excited because I have the honor of being able to recognize Miss Eason on behalf of all employees at Louisville Gas and Electric and Kentucky Utilities. After reading Miss Eason's letters, it was clear her responsibilities and her accomplishments rest in and outside of the classroom. She was described as a powerful force and always demonstrating dignity, kindness, and fairness with her students as well as with her colleagues. And for us at LG&E and KU, education in areas like math and engineering and technology are really at the root of what we do. So, we want to help inspire students to embrace learning at an early age because we know the students today are going to be our community leaders of tomorrow. So with that being said, Ms. Eason, on behalf of everyone at LG&E and KU, we appreciate and we just want to celebrate the impact you've made for your community as well as the students and your commitment to teaching. So as Gary said, I do have an exciting part of the presentation today. So I ask Ms. Eason to come up and join me, please. All right. So I'm happy to present you today with a check for $1,000 that we know will be used, well used here at Stopher Elementary.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Superintendent Hargens.
Wow, the ExCEL Award is a really special honor. It's a symbol of excellence. It recognizes extraordinary commitment to students, creativity in the classroom, and innovation in instruction. Jefferson County Public Schools is grateful to LG&E, KU, and WHAS-11 for giving us the opportunity to honor top teachers throughout our community, teachers like Ms. Eason. This is what her colleagues say about her. She brings both energy and ideas to her classroom and to school projects. She creates a sense of excitement. She has a wonderful rapport with students, parents, and colleagues. She's a leader both in the classroom and in her school. You can count on her guidance and trust her insight. And as part of the ExCEL Award process, observers actually visited Ms. Eason's classroom during a science lesson. The observers said her students were actively engaged throughout the lesson. She continuously monitored their progress and level of understanding. She not only helped her students learn how to perform a scientific investigation, but also taught them how to think like a scientist. Mrs. Eason, on behalf of the Jefferson County Public School District, I want to congratulate you on winning the ExCEL Award. I want to thank you for your commitment to teaching, to your school, and most of all, to these wonderful students. It is my honor to present you with 2 awards, the District's Award on behalf of our school board and the Superintendent's Medallion.
Now representing the Jefferson County Teachers Association, please welcome Tammy Berlin. Tammy?
Good afternoon, friends, colleagues, and boys and girls. I'm here today to bring kudos and congratulations from Jefferson County teachers. Study after study shows that the single most important factor in how well a child learns is the quality of their teacher. And there are some very important factors that make up a great quality teacher. Great teachers are teachers who set high expectations for all their students. They engage their students and ask them to look at issues in a variety of different ways, and they form strong relationships with their students and make them know that they care about their students as people. Ms. Eason is just that kind of teacher. She is an excellent educator. I have that on good authority from some of her students that I got to talk to in the hall today. So thank you, Ms. Eason, for being a good teacher. Besides being a great teacher, Ms. Eason is also a great advocate for public education and for learning. And for that reason, I would like to extend our congratulations to her today. Someone once said that there is no greater honor than to receive the respect and admiration of your peers. And it is that respect and admiration that I'd like to communicate today. On behalf of all of the teachers in Jefferson County, thank you, Ms. Eason, and I'd like to present to you the Schoolhouse Award from JCTA. You're welcome.
Now beginning our presentations from Stopher Elementary, please welcome fourth grade teacher Dedra Kuerzi.
I don't know much, but I know today that the ExCEL Award Committee got it right. Lauren, you're the real deal. This great award is given to you because you stand out and you lead by example. Just like a great teammate, you elevate everyone else's game. I wish every new teacher could just sit and watch you run your classroom. You're always prepared, your lessons are fun and engaging, and the message is always clear. You grab the attention of your students with your calm voice, and you hold their attention with all of the meaningful things that you do with them. You know we have the smartest kids around, and they think you're pretty special too. When I asked them how they felt about you getting the ExCEL Award, here's what some of them had to say. She does the coolest experiments. She taught me everything I know. Ms. Eason's like a star. She gets really pumped up for our lessons. Ms. Eason always explains things so I can understand them. So you see, we all agree that you are the cream of the crop. The real deal. Congratulations. On behalf of the Stopher staff, we'd like to present you with this gift.
And we have three former talent pool students, Ben, Jack, and Matt Murillo.
E is for excellent.
If you have Mrs. Eason for a teacher, you surely would agree that
Excellent
could be her middle name. It is just plain to see. If you are a student in her class, you are in for a treat. Her lessons are
excellent
and just can't be beat.
A is for awesome.
Talent pool projects are
Awesome
and fun. We learned about bridges that can hold over a ton. The paper airplanes were
awesome
and aluminum foil boats too. Every week we couldn't wait to see what we would do.
S is for special.
Talent pool is
Special
because each time was something new. We learned problem solving as we worked to crack the clues. She set up
Special
mysteries for students to explore. We had so much fun learning, she had to push us out the door.
O is for outstanding.
Mrs. Eason is
outstanding
in every single way. She loves her students and challenges us each day. Whether in
outstanding
egg drop or parachute design, she gives her all and we never hear her whine.
and it's for number 1.
Mrs. Eason is smart, sweet, and oh so cool, and we are so proud that she teaches at our school. From all of your students, we would like to say, you're number 1! You're number 1! You're number 1! Congratulations, Mrs. Eason! And now we would, from all the students and people at Stopher, we would like to present this to you, Mrs. Eason. It's a little gift.
Now please welcome the newest winner of the WHAS-TV LG&E KU ExCEL Award, Lauren Eason. Lauren.
I would like to thank Louisville Gas and Electric, Kentucky Utilities, WHAS 11, Mr. Roedemeier, the Board of Education, Jefferson County Teachers Association, and Dr. Hargens for this great honor. I would also like to thank Dr. Owens and the Stopher staff for sharing their expertise, their resources, and most importantly, their students with me. I'd like to recognize my mother, who saved my first grade painting with the blue ribbon on it and stayed up late to help me with my Kentucky project in the 4th grade. I need to thank my husband, who has dug soil and stripped wires for me and never questions the money I spend each year on supplies for my classroom. And finally, I want to recognize my 2 children who helped me put up bulletin boards before every single school year and who grew up to be teachers themselves. Now Jefferson County Public Schools has a Mrs. Eason, a Mr. Eason, and a Miss Eason. The rest of my speech is really for the students, but it's okay if the adults want to listen too. I want to share a secret with you today. It's about why I've been a teacher for so long. I enjoy watching students discover things for themselves, like how to build a bridge that will hold 17 pounds of weight, or how to solve the mystery of starch in foods, or how to find the steady beat in a poem with rhythm sticks. But that's not the reason. I like to challenge students to inquire, imagine, and think outside the box to find an answer. But that's still not the reason. The real reason I continue to teach is because I love to learn. It's true, you teach me new things every day. For example, I learned from Henry that you should dress up for special events in your life. Odessa, Molly, and Charlie taught me that quiet kids are deep thinkers and they will share their ideas when they're ready to. Ashlyn, Tommy, Zion, and Emily taught me that getting new glasses in the 2nd grade makes you look smart and cool at the same time. From Emma G., Aiden, Douglas, and Monica, I learned that enthusiasm is a ray of sunshine that brightens any room. Caleb and Raymond taught me that polite manners never go out of style. For 3 years in a row, Bella, Alex, Abby, and Lily taught me about an amazing thing called girl power. From Jacob and Madeline, I learned that hugs are free and they relieve teacher stress. I learned that Ben and Macy will probably be in charge of the world someday and will make everyone around them look good doing it. Noah taught me that kids sometimes play practical jokes on their teachers, so I need to be on my game every day. Jada taught me that you can be successful when you take responsibility for your own learning. Dylan and Emma R. taught me that there are children who can talk the ears off a mule and still manage to learn a lot. From Darhan and Minnie, I learned that art can communicate as effectively as a well-written paragraph. Joey, Severe, and Gabe taught me that there are still boys who will answer the challenge question even when it's optional. From Jordan, I learned to conquer the fear that I'm not going to be perfect at everything and that the classroom needs to be a place where it's okay for everyone to make mistakes. And Claire taught me to laugh every day. I tell Dr. Owens that I have the best job in the world and I won't quit as long as I'm still having fun. That's very true. But the real reason I choose to be a teacher is because you still have things to teach me and I'm too old to stop learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Eason, and congratulations again. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize your family members. So if you've come to support Ms. Eason today, family and friends, please stand up. Let's give you all a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much, boys and girls and teachers. Have a great afternoon.